Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Shy and Theta, and we're here to watch some more Ranking of Kings together. To Last time we had Royal Majesty, where Desha tells Boji that he is after Miranjo. Boji, realizing that she is the one responsible for his mother's death. Desha wishes to take Gigan to the underworld because Gigan betrayed Desha's army in a war against his own kind. And that's all that IMDb has to say about that episode today.
I mean, that was the meat of it, really.
A lot of stare down between the boy and Desha here. And also a lot of
Did Chris
talking and
Camera
back and
just do
forth.
that for you?
Yeah. I was looking down at my
Okay.
connection bars and shit. Like, what the?
Oh no.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Your camera had a moment.
I looked away for a minute, and looked back up, and was like, Griff's talking, but his mouth's not moving.
Look,
He's mastered the art of ventriloquism, throwing
I
his
am
voice.
channeling Max Headroom today, alright? So we'll see how far that goes. But yeah, no, is there anything to fill in there? We have Desha and Despa conspiring together a little bit, but also anti-conspiring. I believe Despa specifically training Boji put a rained on Desha's parade, if that's correct. What do you think?
Like,
Yep. Yeah,
no,
like
he.
specifically.
That you, Shy. I know. I've watched the show
Yeah, I
already.
know, I know, I know. You know, I was just like I mentioned. I'm a little slow today. We're sleepy today.
hmm
Um, No, Boji totally came in and ruined the whole thing. I mean, he had his army, they were marching up the stairs. Boji comes along with his big green boy and says, "Ah, blah, 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 blah," and now he's like marching back to the underworld. Like,
Desha just like, what is with this sassy young child?
what's with this sassy lost child? Yeah, no, really.
Oh, I appreciate the One Piece meme still exists.
Uh, but
One Punch Man?
That was in, no, sorry, One Piece. One Punch Man.
Yes, sir.
gotta get your references
Well, the
there.
new manga thing came out today for One Punch Man, so
Mhm.
it's a good overlap.
Oh, that's
Uh,
fun.
but we are definitely setting the stage here for Boji to go against both Miranjo and his father, who is now in his brother's body, which is still weird. And I believe we've already been hinted at that today is the episode where we get to see our immortal boy in armor go crazy and do some things.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get it, but I would really like it if Boji got to fight Oken because,
hmm
natural enemy. I want to see him overcome that. I want to see what he does. I
Yeah,
don't think
I'm.
we're getting that. I think it's probably going to be Despa, but
You want
I
Boji's
still want
shonen
it.
arc?
Yeah, I want Boji Shonen arc.
Gosh, I'm just imagining Boji with like little Super Saiyan hair now. He just
I'm just
pulls out the
imagining
wig, places it on.
the tiny little scream that comes with it.
Yeah.
He's just a little dude.
So I guess with all of that, let's just go ahead and get into it. But before we begin, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all to support the channel, just a little bit extra.
Click the Discord link down below. Drop by the chat. Let us know the most uncomfortable time you saw your father and your brother.
Damn it.
arc? Like, what's the law here?
Hmm.
I don't know, but this music kind of hitting.
And there's the scene from the episode that you weren't here for.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying he's still a human under there, because that's the face turn that we didn't have you here to react to.
I almost thought the intro music was about to fake us out and just like straight up not play, just like hammer home like all the darkness of that.
No, it always has like a 5-second pause. The silence to see the whole shadow play being done.
Still, it's interesting to like watch this secondary family drama like unfold. We've already like have the entire show around like Boji and his family drama here. And then just like, no, all the other kingdoms are also equally messed up. Here, have a look.
Well, I mean, it goes to show, to stand opposed rather to the evils that you saw them do during the war to kill their dad. To then also see how evil their dad was. Like, they tortured a baby to kill their dad. Dad was killing a lot of people.
Right. I mean, like, we could definitely get into, like, well, is it right to do wrongs to stop a wrong? The answer, probably not. Don't torture babies, everybody.
Hold on, I'm not gonna make a phone call. Was that a quick shot to see if I was being serious?
Oh, no. I can hear the FBI now.
競争は俺の圧勝だったな。言い訳すんなよ。まだまだだな、ぼっちは。
Him face.
You're in the middle of political turmoil and you're playing games, Boji. Look out.
He's just a baby.
Hey, look, a dead body.
It's Captain Longspear.
前にぼっちを助けたやつ。生きてるみたいだけど、どうしたんだろう。まあ、とりあえず、ババアのところに持ってくか。
You can't just stand on top of him, Kage.
Why? He's like a little shadow. He doesn't weigh anything. He's just a little boy.
Oh gosh, the crunchiness of that.
Like a potato chip.
That's a mouthful.
Well, we have a name for his little ability there.
He just put the broken sword into the scabbard.
Oaken's a little twisted.
I'll say something happened there that you weren't shown.
I assume it had something to do with the oozy drippy.
The blood makes a new sword or something. That's my guess.
The iron just reforges from the blood.
こいつも口聞けないのか？なんで？
ボッジ様、あなたはここからお逃げになられた方がいい。
Ah, finally someone who's speaking some sense.
すべてはミランジョ様の願い。
いや。
それはヒリング様を亡き者とし、そしてこの国を滅ぼすこと。
なんでそんなことを？
Because she doesn't want to live in Isekai City anymore.
ライダ様の体を使って生き返りました。
生き返った？
すべてはミランジョ様の夢のため。
夢？
それはただボス様のおそばに。
17 episodes later, Boji now knows what happened in episode 2.
Hey, he's been a big boy on a little journey. A lot happened in a little time.
すみません、ボッジ様。 私はミランジョ様を裏切ることはできません。
だからってババアを殺すつもりかよ。
私はミランジョ様に大きな恩がある。
知るか。
となれば
Ah, Kage always to the point.
Who cares?
ボッジ様と
Dang,
対
good
峙し
point.
なければなりません。
Whoa. That spear is powerful.
ボッジ様、あなた一体。
ボッチは
I got a pokey
と
stick.
てつもなく強くなったんだ。辛いことをたくさん乗り越えて冥府のデスパーさんに鍛えてもらってな。ボッチをなめんな。
デスパー、そうですか。今のボッジ様からは自信を感じます。自分を信じる力を。そしてそれを信じさせてくれる。
You've gained the ability to believe in yourself. That'll make fighting you a lot easier.
That's all you needed all along. That
I'll
and
feel less bad about hitting a child.
immense combat training.
I think Boji just occupies a space in everyone's mind that makes it beneficial for him. Like, we're all fighting one another, but I don't want to fight the little kid who I've been helping this entire time. So I'm just gonna let him pass. All that sort of shit.
He is the essence of, you wouldn't have beef with a funny little guy, would you?
You wouldn't hit a little boy now, would you? You wouldn't just go up and kick that little dude. Certainly wouldn't drop kick him over your back fence. And then Oaken just walks up.
Oh, he is extra not good there.
どうかみんなをミランジョ様をお救いください。私は何もできなかった。
Oh my gosh, this guy's whole arc is so tragic.
古い見張り小屋ですが、隠れるにはちょうどいい。
It's
I think they're
evil.
glowing eyes on purpose.
ボッチ、
You've seen
ま
it
ずは
before.
罪人たちを倒そう。そんでお前の父ちゃんとミランジョをやっつけて終わりだ。ちゃちゃーっと終わらせるぞ。
Little guy.
迷ってる暇なんてねえんだ、ボッチ。
Ugh.
よーし。ん？オーケン？まさか隊長たちやられたのか？
He's just driving by. See ya.
Man literally said, nah, I'm good.
冥府の門。
あの子と同じ。影一族だ。
Do you finally see it now that they've spelled it out for you?
死してなお利用されるか。
I guess Griff at least.
What?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm not talking about the characters.
I don't even remember if there was like a what if they showed a symbol of the Shadow Clan before or anything.
That is the Shadow Clan. They killed all of Kage's people to make a portal to the underworld. That's what they've just told you.
Oh.
So now
Oh,
they're burning
oh
the
God.
corpses like a pyre.
It's a flesh portrait. Oh gosh, this has gotten way dark.
He just burned the evidence.
私をどうする気だ。
Kage will never get a fair trial now.
特にどうもしないが、あんたの真意が知りたいな。
知る必要はない。私に危害を加えない限り好きにすればよい。
加えると言ったら？
殺す。
おお、怖い怖い。あのお月の男は死んだぞ。どうするんだ？あんたは手も足も出ない。
You're dealing with a wizard.
来たか。
え？
He back.
King Troublemaker over here.
なんだお前。
そいつにつく気か？
待てぼっち。なんか様子が変だ。
Kage senses drama.
やめろ。こいつはや
So
め。
Oaken has like a legit loyalty to Moranjo?
やばい。こいつが。
I think he might be controlled like everybody else
あん
is.
たが操ってんのか。
理性のないやつは操りやすいから。
Okay.
Oh, cool, they just spell it out.
私のしもべだ。
鏡が喋っ
I
て
mean, they did
I mean, it
earlier in
was
the
either that
episode.
or they're bonding through immortality or something, who knows?
No, she literally said, "Come to me, Oaken," earlier in the episode, and you saw his eyes flash red. That's when he broke out of the ropes.
オーケン。
なんだ仲間割れか。
Fuck that guy.
Oh, what an asshole. I love this guy. He's so scummy.
King Rat.
At the same
Wait.
time, he looks like he weighs, what, maybe 300 pounds? He's still jumping 8 to 10 feet in the air.
Like a frog,
man,
yeah.
the hops.
Yo, Boji got parkour skills now. Am I gonna get my fight?
邪魔するなら切るぞ。
Murderous intent.
おめえもやべえのか。待て待て、この通りだ。抵抗はしないぞ。だけど後ろからあいつがだな。故障だ。助けてくれよ。
Oh, I
Boji's
love
gonna
this
fall
rat.
for that hook line and sinker. Told ya.
And now you know what happened to the other guy.
He just got powers.
どうだ。
Now you also know why he's missing teeth.
なんともないのか。
It was poison. He's a giant.
猛毒だぞ。
やろ汚ねえぞ。
Boji then just goes on like, oh no, I'm so poisoned. I'm dying.
そういえばデスパーさんがぼっちは糸かが丈夫だって。本当にぼっちは最強だな。
Boji's like, alright, you had one shot. He pulled the whole Frieza thing on Planet Namek. He really did.
I love games with no fall damage.
おうよ。
Boji, where'd your eyes go?
あいつ俺の友達ぼっち。そんで俺
I think a giant has to fall from a higher height than that to take fall damage.
お前もやはり悲運の匂いがするな。
何いきなり。
Oh, I love that they're the spectator crowd now to this.
オーケー。
Well, neither of them are really fighters. One can't move on their own. The other's just kind of a bag of holding.
Only Moranjo knows what's going on.
That's so true. Alright, I'm getting my fight, baby. Let's go. Don't take it away from me. Give it to me. Give me the fight.
Oh, Mirage just wants to help him.
ぼっちオーケーもやっつけちゃえ。
Boji can sense that?
But Dragon Ball Z looks like to everyone else.
Yeah.
No, it's for real though. Wait, hold up. He's throwing rocks? Is he gonna bend Oaken to his
も
will?
はや超人の域だな。
そうなんだよ。あいつすごいんだよ。まさに最強。誰もかなわないの。
そうか。お前が力を引き出したのか。
違う。デスパーさんって人。
Oh, Kage, you're giving it all away.
自分の可能性を純粋無垢に信じてくれる者がいれば、人は何でもできるようになるのだな。だが時として、それがあだとなるか。
Yeah, I wanna know what's up with this. Let's go.
Unfortunately, an armored opponent is actually probably the best case scenario for Oaken here.
Not really.
Well, the
You've
worst
seen
for
him
Boji.
break through an entire like sledgehammer, so and a boulder.
Yeah, we are dealing with superhumans now, like quite literally.
And you can see him poking holes in the armor too.
Mhm.
またなんだ笑ってんのか
あの
Oh,
子の
that
手が
laugh.
効かないと分かったみたいだな。
え聞かないなんだあいつ大丈夫
Yeah, there's no damage Oaken can't come back from, so...
びっくりすんぞ行けボッジ
Alright, now the move isn't gonna do anything. Let's
オー
go.
ケーに効くかな。
This boy! Yo, I don't care. It was still cool, okay?
Yo.
なんだありゃ
Yo, Boji got some aerial maneuvers.
We're really going high tier on this fight. This is great to follow.
ボッジ頑張れ
逃げた方がいい。
Oaken definitely has a bit of a madman style to all of his swinging, too.
私はなぜそんな助言を。
Because you're sad and lonely.
ダメだボッジ逃げるぞあえボッジ
自分を過信し殺されるか愚かだな。
It's like Miranjo said.
ボッジは
People can do great things when someone believes in them. We're about to see it. Let's go.
ボッジは自分のことなんて考えてないんだボッジはいつだってずっとみんなのことをバカ野郎
Yo, Mom Ranjo looking pretty good.
Just absolutely love bouncing baby Maranjo there.
ボッジ
どうした？
ボッジは救助ついてあいつを殺す気だ
Oh, you better hang on. We're not done with backstories
オー
yet.
ケーは不死身だ。
不死身死なないってことか
奴を倒す方法などない。そう伝えた方がいいぞ。
そんなボッジボッジボッジそいつは不死身だとりあえずお前は休め王権の追いつけない塀の上へ逃げろ
We saw him climb up a wall, like with his bare hands. What do you mean?
いいぞボッジよっ助けてくれ
And drawn back down.
He has like a thumbtack.
おいおい奴を倒す方法はないのかっていうかなんであいつが不死身だとかわかるんだお前何者だ
私はミランジョ。
あお前が黒幕
Hey Boji, go hit her with your sword.
So it occurred to me there, when he's trying to warn Boji that the guy's a the best friend of the guy you know is deaf, wouldn't resort to shouting his name constantly very loudly to get his attention.
I think they've already described it like they just understand each other regardless.
No, Boji
Which is
still has to
funny.
look at him. But I guess maybe it just falls back to like the episode 1 scene where how did he hear his dad say come into the room through a door?
But I absolutely love like the way they designed the ending there. It's like the perfect bit of like payoff to dramatic irony, right? Where we, the audience, like know all this information and now the characters are getting clued into it. It was just very nicely orchestrated, combined with literally an orchestra playing as it happens.
I think
The show is so good.
my favorite episode is the next one.
Oh, it gets better.
If I'm right.
I'm just quite happy I'm getting the fight that I asked for at the beginning of this episode.
Oh yeah, that was some good payoff too. I think easy to say this is the best fight so far too.
Oaken literally said, I bet you want to take 5 to rest, I'll go kill this guy then. Like, no
He just
rest for
murder
you,
on,
kid.
yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the way it plays out, right? Because it's the Superman problem.
Yep.
And that, yeah, I mean, I can get away, but your friends are still down here.
I mean, if I may be so bold as to cross the fandom beams here,
Ooh.
this is doing what the new Star Wars trilogy couldn't do, and that now that our character is super powerful and aware of all the stuff he can do, they're giving him problems that maybe he needs to find another route here. You can't just magic sword your way past this one, you know?
Well, to be fair, the new Star Wars trilogy can't do a lot of things, like keep a straight narrative.
I know, but the biggest issue with me was the handling of the main character. I have no issues with the main character being way too powerful for no reason. I can accept that. Some people are just born different, and in her case,
We
sure, yeah.
already had 6 other movies of
I
that,
mean,
so it's,
that-
Right,
it's Star Wars.
but not even that. It's if you want to make a character who's too powerful and can solve their problems with their powers, give them issues they need to use something other than their powers to overcome.
Yeah,
I
So
think
Boji's
it
gonna have to
Yeah,
follows.
change
Superman,
tactics.
yeah.
Is
I think
basically
it
what I'm
falls
saying.
to the narrative thing, because if a guy hadn't come in and made the second movie completely
Yeah.
had nothing to do with the first one, she didn't have the problem of being overpowered in the first movie. Some jackass came in, said, "You know what'd be great? Defying expectations."
Oh, totally. Like, there's a billion reasons why things didn't go right, but if I had to pick one thing about the trilogy that I didn't like, it was that part. It was just the execution of the character was so garbage. I couldn't even relate, but basically what I'm saying is that this is doing the opposite of that. They've gone and made their character really strong, but it was kind of only like a leveling the playing field thing. Like, he's still got issues. He's still got things that he can't overcome with his new abilities.
Right. He's gotten stronger, but he hasn't replaced his former weaknesses with his new strength.
Exactly.
They all still
Yeah, he
exist.
still has the same ones, yeah.
So he's still the character that we like while being able to interact with the story now.
Yeah, instead of
But-
being a passive spectator before, where he was ultimately very helpless too.
Yeah, exactly. It's just I like the narrative. It's not I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like the most original, like groundbreaking story in the world, but it's being executed really well, I think. I like it.
Yeah, and execution, I think, is what this series has, like, in spades. It is so good at, like, putting everything together just perfectly. I think also, like, in terms of other positive qualities, this show really does, like, cute and also horrible at the same time very well. Everything is absolutely adorable, and then we just go, oh, by the way, here's just something terribly dark. We're just gonna keep moving
Yeah.
too.
It's not quite Made in Abyss, but it sort of follows a similar theming. Like, here's this cutesy, almost blobby little art style, and here's something like wicked macabre.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess also to address that thing, there was the scene where Moranjo says, "Why did I warn him about that thing?" And then it looks back at Daida. I think the implication there is meant to be that Daida has changed something within her. Like the doll that he's playing around with,
Yeah.
the little Moranjo that he's playing around with, represents like her psyche or something. So whenever Daida
Yeah.
makes an effect upon that Moranjo, the Moranjo that we see out in the world is changed ever so slightly.
I want to take a leap here and say little Moranjo that Daida is hanging out with is literally her conscience or something, and she has excised it from herself and put it over there, and it still technically affects her. But she has done it so that she could go around murdering people without feeling bad about it.
I will.
That is my guess.
I just want to say one last thing regarding that specific part. Is
Sure.
Well, not even regarding that specific part. Now that we're just talking about Little Miranjo, I just going forward, and maybe possibly just the next episode at least, just remember what Little Miranjo said when they were first introduced and what was said about her.
Yeah, a lot of oh, she's killed pretty freely, and also she's very sad about it.
God, I hope Shai remembers the
we shook
scene
her
better than
hand.
you did.
It's been like 10 episodes.
Yeah, well, my problem is that you misinterpreted it right from the beginning and just have repeated the thing. You're like me in every Gundam that we've ever watched. Got it wrong the first time, gets it wrong every time ever since.
There you go. So, any closing remarks then for the day? Anything to finally wrap this up with?
No, I really, really like this show. Like, I know the majority of my commentary this entire series has been, he's just a guy, and I think I'm very, like, valid in that.
Except
But,
for that part where they said we're big boys now. Completely negating your I don't know what you
You
call
can
it.
be a little guy and a big boy at the same time.
Ah,
In
very
this
true.
essay, I
Oh,
will...
like Danny
anyway.
DeVito.
Yes, exactly like Danny DeVito. You get it. He has big Danny DeVito energy.
Oh, and I want to see that live action Netflix.
That's my closing statement. Boji has big Danny DeVito energy. This has been Stone-Faced Reactions, everyone.
Yep, that's right. I'm Griffin, that's Shining Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?